You don't keep it flowing because I'm already hydrated.
Well, Jesus Christ, you can't do that to
Winners and losers from the NFL draft. Who's going first with their winners and losers?
You guys are the hosts. Go first.
All right. I'm going to start with my losers first because I had to add some more losers in. First loser is Kerryon Johnson. He's going to be there, but he's not going to be the only one getting the rock.
Right.
Swift was the number one rated running back coming out, but he's number one. But he has the talent. He's going to get some touches in Detroit. I'm not going to touch him. Know why? Because I've been burnt twice by Detroit running backs.
Especially Kerryon, because you was big on Kerryon, so.
Last year, Kerryon, a couple years back, Chuck, remember I took Amir Abdullah?
Oh, yep.
I was on Amir Abdullah. Yeah, I'm done. And my last loser.
Oh, you got two?
Yeah, I just had to. This is the LA Rams backfield. So all three of them backs are losers. You got Brown there, Malcolm Brown. You got Henderson, Darrell Henderson, and they got Cam Akers. Cam Akers is going to end up being the lead dog, but still there's three backs there. Three. That's a lot of mouths to feed. So Cam, if he wants to take that number one role horse, workhorse,
Chuck,
a lot of
get out of that other one.
I'm trying to.
You got two grids in there.
Right.
Who going next? I'm gonna say about that one now.
I'll go. My loser is Breida. And the reason I say he's a loser is because he's going from a team that just came from a Super Bowl appearance to a team that ain't been in the Super Bowl in how long. So from like a personal standpoint, like, wow, you were right there. You get to celebrate the Super Bowl, and then you get traded to the Dolphins, who they also got Jordan Howard. You know what I'm saying? So in that aspect, for me, it's just plain and simple. For that reason, Breida, that's a loser right there.
Before we move on, I think that's a win for Matt Breida.
What?
Jordan Howard is
I called him Mike. My bad, but y'all know.
Jordan Howard he's one of them heavy. Matt Breida gonna end up taking that job over. They gonna see that he's the most productive back. That's the best situation because he was stuck with Raheem Mostert and Tevin Coleman.
Mm-hmm.
The best move for him.
Less competition for carries.
It is,
that
but
was a win for Matt Breida.
At the end of the day, what you trying to win? A chip? He don't care about fantasy. Excuse me, y'all. You want that? You want the ultimate thing.
Yeah, but Miami did a lot of moves. They're players in that division now.
Come on, sir.
Yeah, Brady gone.
Who's in the AFC?
Brady gone.
I'm supposed to be off camera.
You think Josh?
All you got to do is beat Buffalo.
Yeah, but are they winning? Chuck, they winning the Super Bowl?
They got as good a chance at AFC you could think of right now.
I'm saying I'm not Super Bowl. Come on.
They can get there. Shit, did we think Detroit was? I mean, no. Do I think next year? But did they start out? They're deeper than people think they are. Miami.
Okay.
They're the New England. They took all of New England's players on defense. They took all the defensive players.
No, I'm laughing because they created that new Tampa Bay logo. Right? Did you see it? Where it looked like a Patriots and the Tampa Bay logo together. So when he said that, I was like, wow. Well, to me,
go ahead, Rome. Who your loser of the draft?
My loser of the draft, Oakland Raiders. First round, their second pick. Damon Arnett, cornerback from Ohio State.
Oh, we going defense.
Yeah.
I like
he's a great player, though, Rome.
Huh?
I think he's a great player. I just think they could have got him later.
Yeah, they could have gotten him later. Exactly. That's why I was one of the. I look at that as my loser because they could have gotten him later. He was ranked like 60 overall, and they had three other defensive backs that were ahead of him.
But he's supposed to be the best in run support, the most physical.
But then a dude runs a 4.5 as a cornerback.
See, this show gives you knowledge.
That's slow.
Yeah, but not if he plays safety.
No, he's a cornerback.
I'm just saying, you could play him as safety because he's good in the run support.
Drop down to the box and hit somebody. Boom.
like Oakland is not thinking like we're thinking. We wanted them to get an outside corner. They're like, we're gonna make him our new Derwin James. He gonna play.
Well, I hope you're right because I'm a Raider fan.
But here's the thing:
we see it.
you got
Giant fan,
Ruggs.
giant.
You got Harry Ruggs.
Yeah,
That's
that
terrific.
was, yeah. Like I said, that was the only reason I say that is because they could have gotten him later.
Yeah, I would have definitely got him later.
They could have gotten him later. That's why I said that wasn't a good pick at that position.
Okay.
Now,
Chuck,
my winner.
what's on you, Chuck? Well, who's your
Chuck is
loser?
on you, Greg.
Didn't he?
No, I ain't said my winner yet.
We ain't do
No,
our
no.
winners yet
Nobody
either. We're
did-
doing
nobody did
losers
winners
first.
I just did my loser.
Oh,
Hey, I'm losing now. Bro, it's your loser now.
I have 2 losers from the draft, both quarterbacks.
Oh, well, I already know who one is.
Huh?
All right, go
Jalen
ahead.
Hurt and Love. They have no defined roles where they went and no opportunity within the next 2 years to be starters.
Ooh.
They need more than 2 years.
Yeah.
They need more.
They're going to need an injury or a trade. Otherwise, they got no defined roles.
See, this is what I'm gonna say. This is what Philadelphia did that for, because they ain't counting on Wentz to stay healthy.
Put that towel down.
And if Jalen Hurts comes in there and does his thing, I think that's why they might be making that move, like just in case.
I was hoping the Steelers snatched up Jalen Hurts.
You do not use a second round pick on a just
But the thing is,
quarterback.
we
all love Jalen's what we saw in Jalen, and we think it's going to be great. Another black young quarterback with his run, but he was really a day 3 quarterback from the start. So that's what you
I'm just saying. I'd rather have Jalen Hurts as my backup than Mason Rudolph.
Oh, yeah, of course. That's easy. We saw what Mason has to offer.
True,
But
true.
I was looking at a lot of different sites and opinions of draft grades, and they was still as low. But if you think about it, we gave up number 1 draft pick, our first round pick for Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick, he does his thing for the.
Mika is worth it. He was a
That's
top
what I'm saying. So
player.
really, that was our first round pick right there. The
It was
boy
worth
from North Dane.
He changed your whole defense, but
Exactly. And that's what the Steelers is trying to go back to, that young defense. That's what we know for, defense. That's what we
yeah, you got a great defense right now.
They-
Problem is, you
they're
ain't
not
got the
expensive.
quarterback. No, and you got to find somebody to back up Ben.
That's what I was talking about.
They got
I wish we had drafted
and Connor. Connor's easier because you can find a running back.
We drafted that boy from Maryland. Fat.
Yeah, so that's easy. You Claypool has the size to play tight end or wide receiver, so that was good too.
6'4".
He's a big boy. He's a beast. Go watch his combine tape. He was impressive. But go ahead.
All right, so everybody got their losers out.
Yep.
I ain't going first. Winners. Let's go.
I'll start with my winner. I'm going to start with my winner right here.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
let me tell you something. Like, real talk, like,
As a team, yeah.
we've had discussions in the chat about, pre-draft, Grid, you big on that. And, I know little things. I don't follow college football to a T like that. There's certain things I do follow. I did not think we would be able to draft him where we did. I thought he was going to be gone. So it was one of the names I was familiar with. So when we were sitting there live watching the draft, and I was like, who did we get? I think that he makes an immediate impact to the team. He fills that slot position. I even like him in fantasy. I do, as a sleeper. I'm not saying he's going to come in and be a stud. What concerns me is a point scoop that you brought up. No OTAs, no working with the quarterback, getting a rhythm. But sometimes when you're just a natural athlete, it's like us going to the courts and playing 5-on-5, and we pick 5.
Pickup game.
We play a pickup game, right? And what happens? We learn real quick.
You got to. You're going to be off the court for a long time.
So that's
He's got decks.
So that's what I can hope for with him. Would I take a late draft flyer on him? Absolutely. I like the potential. I think he was a steal for where we got him at.
Definitely, I agree with that 100%. Only thing that now, in hindsight, now you wish you didn't sign Amari Cooper. You could have used that money somewhere else because he's that good.
He is, and I've seen, like you said, combine. I watched, highlights and all the other stuff.
Once he's more get the ball. See, with him, he doesn't have to learn routes. You just give him the ball, and it's what he does after he catches the ball.
Right, rack yard,
running back.
Right.
So, yards at the catch.
Yeah, so that's why he's going to be valuable. You give him a 5-yard pass, he can make it 45.
But to add some funny to the video, as we always do, y'all did see his draft where his girl grabbed his phone and he snatched it back.
But did you see the apology afterwards and they tried to clean it up?
No, I didn't.
Don't Google it now.
FaceTime call or something like that. Yeah.
He was like,
because I guess people were saying he's got an abusive trait or whatever. He was like, nah, this is my personal shit.
oh, no, I didn't know that.
His mama looked at her like, what are you doing?
Right. We had a couple of those mamas that they snatched that other girl out the
The
video.
one mama that tried to push the white girl off the gun, she was like, get off.
Pulled the Becky up, was like, let's go.
You stupid, Scoop the Becky.
The Becky was trying to get her. She was like, nah, you got to come on, get out of here.
All right. So, who going? I don't want to go next for winners. Who going next for winners?
Go ahead, Greg. Go ahead. No, because Greg went last, so let him jump in.
All right, my winners, I always do two. Once again, 2 quarterbacks. Drew Lock and Phillip Rivers were handed gold mines.
I agree with that one.
How does Lock get Jerry Judy in the draft, right? So everybody's like, oh, they were supposed to get Harry Ruggs for speed. So they get the kid from Penn State, the next fastest dude.
Right.
And they handed him Melvin Gordon, not in the draft. They handed him 2 defensive linemen. Drew Lock may just become a real sleeper possibility at quarterback.
It's
He
true.
closes out. He's got a tight end. He's got Sutton. He's got the best receiver that came out of the draft. And he's got a running back. And he's got Lindsey as his Eckler.
And you know what's funny about that? Did you say that? Because I was messing around today with a 10-person draft because of what we talk about later in the bonus section. And
Yes.
I noticed how Lindsey dropped.
Yeah.
I was like, wow. It's like, and we're talking 10 GMs, and he still was like way down there.
John Lynch came out and said he's giving the ball to Melvin. Melvin's
Right.
the bell cow. That'll scare the hell out of you.
Right. So it's going to be interesting.
And as far as Phillip got lucky, he got Michael Pittman. He's got his big receiver.
He's got
He's got T.Y. still.
Yep.
And Paris Campbell comes back. And they really got the best running back in the draft. And Taylor, he was the fastest one. But he fumbles.
Ooh.
Phillip has everything. He has Nyheim Hines. That's Eckler. He has his Melvin Gordon and Taylor. And he gets to play behind the best line. The Chargers line was a sieve.
Where's Marlon Mack at?
They got Marlon Mack. That's what I'm saying.
Still got him.
Right. They said it like he was gone.
Phillip has no problem. Still got him.
Phillips ain't gonna worry about Phillips. It's the running backs got to share the ball.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the only running back I want is Nyheim Hines.
Really?
That's the situation.
Eckler. Nyheim Hines is Eckler, just as fast and catches good. What does Phillip do when he's in trouble? Dumps it off to the running back.
Right, but you don't think Marlon gonna be in the game more though? You don't see that?
Same role as Melvin Gordon, but Marlon Mack wasn't as good as Melvin Gordon.
Okay, interesting.
All right, I'm gonna go next for my winner, Miles Sanders.
Yeah, I want to see why you said the draft affected his stock either way.
Yeah.
The reason why he's the winner because Philadelphia did not draft a running back. So right now on the roster, there's only Miles Sanders, Boston Scott.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Second half of the season, Miles Sanders, second half of the year, top 20 running back 4 of the last 7 games. He was top 20.
Oh yeah, I seen him going off.
Out of those 4, 3 of those he was top 7.
He definitely was going off.
He was balling.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I heard that they signed some undrafted running back.
Yeah, everybody's gonna do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So really, Miles Sanders is the lead back in Philly.
But they loaded up on wide receivers.
Yeah,
Now Carson has options.
They didn't draft a running back in the
I
first.
understand that, but if they turn back into a passing team, they got rigor.
Miles Sanders, do you realize who was Miles Sanders backing up before he came to the pro?
I mean, I know he can do it.
Barkley. Miles Sanders could boogie. Trust me.
I know he can boogie.
He could boogie.
I didn't see it directly. Alexa,
know why?
turn out living room plug.
Directly because I said he's the winner of the draft.
Oh, we got
because
grown and
Philly
sexy real quick.
did not
I couldn't
draft
keep it
a
light.
running back. That's why. That's why I say he's the winner of the draft because Philly didn't draft a running back.
Okay.
You know right now he is the man. I like Scott too, but he's gonna be like
100%. You know why I wasn't paying attention? Because I know Mr. Fuller's keeping him. I tried to trade for that man like all last year. Why the hell?
Fuller definitely gonna keep him.
Chuck, what you went? Night? Oh, there you go.
I don't know why my light went like that.
Yeah,
Swag, who you got, baby?
your winner, swag.
Yes. All right.
Alexa,
the
turn on
winner-
living room light.
I'm telling you, the winner is Kansas City
Turn on
drafting.
living room plug.
Let me weigh in.
Say it again, Rome. I ain't hear you.
No, I'm waiting for
Go ahead. Alexa,
difficult.
turn on living room.
All right. I said Kansas City
Mm-hmm.
and drafting that kid from LSU.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Clyde Hilaire.
Oh, yeah.
Edwards.
Hilaire. Clyde Hilaire.
Yeah, I think they both benefit from that. Not
Mhm.
only the team, but him also, because he's already coming in there plugged in with all that talent around him, and he can do all three things. He can block, he can run, and catch the ball out the backfield.
Mm-hmm.
And he's already walking in there with an established coach. I mean, the team's already established, so they're just going to plug him in.
I agree.
And I think everybody's going to benefit from that. Like I said, on both sides. Not only him, but also the Chiefs.
Think he's gonna beat out Damon Williams?
Huh?
Super Bowl? Think he's gonna beat out Damon Williams after the Super Bowl?
No, he's in there. He's in there. They ain't do that they did that for a reason.
Yeah.
That boy can play. That
No,
boy can play.
they took him in the first round for a reason.
Yeah, that boy can play.
He's gonna be there, but that boy's gonna get the rock. They're gonna have some plays designed and some touches. He's gonna get the rock. They were already comparing them to Brian Westbrook.
Mm-hmm. I heard that too.
Yep.
Andy Reid, Brian Westbrook. They made sure this didn't.
No, right, and School, to piggyback off, that was my intrigue. Because like I said, going back again, don't do the whole college thing. When I heard that was the first thing I thought. I said, oh, this is going to be interesting right here with this young man now.
Yeah.
I don't ever think he'll be the only back in that backfield.
No, I don't think that. No.
Not his first year.
It's definitely a committee.
Not his
I don't
first
think he
year.
ever will.
Really?
It might start off by committee. It might start off by
They didn't
committee.
even give Kareem Hunt the whole backfield by himself. He ain't no Kareem Hunt.
Listen, it might start off like that, but like I said, this boy, when you keep somebody on the field and he can do all three things, he blocks, he runs, and he catches.
But okay, they had that in Kareem Hunt. They had that in Kareem Hunt. They didn't give Kareem Hunt the whole workload.
Trust me, he's going. I wouldn't sleep
I'm
on
saying
And they
his
still
first
got
year,
Kareem
he's
Hunt.
not
I want to ask a question. Rome, you follow college football like that? And that's not on no funny stuff. You follow college like that?
No, but I do my research.
No, okay, no, that's fair. That's fair. I just know like Grid, he does that. Like, and I know a lot of people are into the college football, so like they got kind of. I think I really need to start watching a little more. Like I'll catch it here and there, but I think especially, here's the pitch. Here it is, Grid. Since we doing a dynasty league,
You better.
I'm gonna have to.
You better. Just watch the Big Five conferences. Watch SEC. Don't worry about knowing how secure do.
Let me chime in. If you're ever going to participate in a dynasty league, you better watch college football. I watch a little bit, but now my viewing of college football on Saturday is going to be expanded.
Yeah.
But it's not only college football. You got to know, like, okay, this guy's buried on the bench now.
Yeah.
What's the likelihood to get the job in X?
Like I'm saying, this injury happens, this next dude up. So
Not even injury, like 2 years down the road.
that's
All
what I'm
right,
saying.
so we're just gonna switch gears right now, and we just gonna put it out here. Guess what? We've got a dynasty league coming.
I just signed up too.
We've got 7 GMs confirmed. We only need 3 spots to fill. I'm comfortable with those 7 GMs. I need 3 more GMs that are dedicated. Like, you can't say I'm gonna do it this year and then next year that I want to be able to build my squad over like the next 5 seasons. Let's go.
Yeah, you gotta be dedicated. You gotta commit for 5 years. And that's why I think we need to increase. Well, you're the commissioner. It can't be just $50. You got to come up. That
So what is the Dynasty League?
There's a couple things. Hold on, Ron. Give me 1 second and we'll explain. There's a couple of things that we have to meet offline. And, of course, Grid, I'm going to need your input, like, because you're more familiar. And I ain't, when I'm stepping into something new, we step in there. And, I put, like,
There's
I was
going to be
excited.
some logistics in the beginning that are going to be off.
Okay.
Because, rookie draft, like, normally you got to have the draft and have your team established. And you got to know how many vets you're keeping.
Okay. What is that? What is that normal number?
It all depends. It could be 8.
Okay.
It could be 6. You keep a large majority of your team.
Which I like.
Like, you draft your team.
Right.
You're
Understood.
keeping, probably say we draft 12. You're keeping 8.
Okay. All right. I understood.
But, 4 veterans go back in. Then there's the rookie draft. So not only do you have to draft the rookies, you have to draft the veterans that are back in the poll.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay.
So, yeah, because not everybody, we're not all keeping all our team.
I thought that was a waiver wire, like, free agent thing. That was my question to you.
And then, you have to pick up, but there's still an abundance of waiver wire. Like, say Scoop had a player on his team that he doesn't think he's going to be valued for no more. He drops him. I can't just waiver that. You have to, those players that are, like, we either auction or the release players. You get a chance to auction before they hit waiver.
During the season.
Before the next season, you get it?
No, I'm saying I get what you're saying. My question to you is, okay, I got Amari Cooper.
During the season, yes, you can pick up and make moves like that. Yes.
Okay, all right.
But at the end of the year, when Dana says, "All right, everybody keep in their 8 blah blah whatever keepers,"
the remaining 5 or whatever go automatically back into the pool.
Yes.
I didn't know that. Okay, I like.
Yes. So it's not only when you pick your draft and this and that.
Okay, so I was a little off. I did do the injury reserve. I did do the injury reserve spot too, though. Is that a good thing or no? We're running out of time. We're getting low here, y'all.
Yeah, 9 minutes, y'all.
Yeah, we should have saved that for later, or we'll have a Zoom just fucking around with it. Just go watch your show.
Well, we have nothing else. That was our bonus. Everybody did winners and losers.
Yeah, it's
so
going to be interesting team building because sometimes you're going to be on the cusp. Mm-hmm. Do you want to try to go for it that year, or do you want to try to build the event like I did with Patrick Mahomes and Gurley? Right. That's a dynasty league move. I wasn't going to the playoffs, but I want to have a head up for next year. So sometimes you're going to sit there and go, I'll trade you, Patrick Mahomes, for your 3 first rounds of the rookie draft.
Yeah, which I like about that. Rome, just to give you the quick overview, because we are running out of time, the Dynasty League is like actually being an NFL owner, in my opinion.
You got to build your team for like 5, 10 plus years. So, like, you come out your draft, and you know your core players. Now you want to say, like, for the next 4 years,
right?
Who's going to serve me best for, it might not be this year, but who's going to serve me best for the next 4? So sometimes you might pass on that guy that's like a Larry Fitzgerald wouldn't go high because he's at the end of his rope.
Right.
So, somebody be like, I'll give you Larry Fitzgerald for some rookie that you don't know. And you might normally in the league, you're like, nah, this dude don't even play. But that dude knows he's next up in line next year.
Right.
So we got 10 GMs, so maybe we should make it $75 per person. I'm getting a lot of questions, like they hitting me sidebar, like, they want to try it because it's something new, something different, something we never did.
It's almost like playing Madden Fantasy. Franchise. You ever play Madden Franchise when you got?
Yeah.
Exactly like that, but in real life, like you have to build a team.
I'm with that, yo. Like I was so big on the auction draft, but
no, that's why I said like this die hard.
Yeah, if you mortgage the future, like you can't mortgage your future, like to be that good that 1 year. You have to learn. You got to build yourself like the Patriots.
And what I did, like with certain settings, like I said, everybody don't get their panties in a bunch because I was messing around. Like I put the defensive players in and we're messing with that, and then I did like 10 bench spots. Is that enough? Like this will be like little.
Those are the particulars and stuff we got to work out. How many benches carry over? How many? That's all the stuff. Everybody do their research on Dynasty, and you pick which parts you like the best about it, and we can come together and form.
I agree. I like that. I like that.
Fine with me. Definitely fine.
But it's tough.
I like it though. When I started reading though, I was like, no, I like this.
each year. I like it because
Well,
it's
what it does is if you're in the
I love
basement, if your team is totally crap that year, you can start trading off assets to set you up for next year.
For draft picks and stuff like
Draft
that, right?
picks, Draft picks.
Yeah, I like that.
Like,
yo,
I'll give you Patrick. Oh damn! I'll give you X quarterback for one of these rookie quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
Now that X quarterback might make that person win the championship, but next year you're set up where you got.
not even just for next year. If you're getting the,
I got muted.
saying you,
Nah, we hear you.
In return, I'm set up for many seasons. You got
It's tough.
turn.
One more question I got because I don't know what minute I should have put the timer on here.
6 minutes.
Okay, I'm sorry. Thank you. So so we do the draft. Let's say we do it tomorrow, and we got our teams, set, and we go into next season. So after the regular draft is when we do our rookie draft, right? How many rounds does that go?
That's the difference. Those are the all the specifics that I'm not really sure exactly.
Okay.
Yes. So the first thing after this first season we play the first season normally like normal.
Right.
Just draft. With an eye towards the future, but you just draft.
Right.
So as you're going through the season, if you're in last place, smart thing is, man, let me move this guy and this guy and this guy and try to get further up the board. Common sense.
Okay.
Right? So that season's over. Dana says, all right, everybody, who are you keeping? We all give them a list of our eight core guys. Everybody else goes back into the thing.
Okay.
Right? Then the draft comes out. We find out our prospects. We have a rookie draft. And it's going to be weighted. I think there's something weighted to penalties. Like if you take this guy in the first round, you lose a first round pick in the veteran draft, or it goes something like that.
So it's two separate things?
Yes. Well, you can have it the same day.
No, but I'm
it's
saying it's two
entities. We're going to have a draft with just the rookies.
Okay.
And then we're going to have a draft with the leftover dudes.
Oh, okay. I still like.
This guy who did that.
Yeah. I don't know. It'll probably have to be offline.
Yeah, what I was reading, Yahoo does not have the specifics to do, per se, Dynasty. You can do it. I'm going to have to do a lot of manual work. Like from
you would have to exclude all the people and just have the rookie draft.
Right.
But I think it's like, wait, if I take the number one rookie pick overall, I can't get the number one. I can't get a number one vet dude.
And that was my next question.
I'm taking a rookie.
So basically, all right. So y'all just hear me out. I know I've been drinking a little water, so we can talk about it. But if
hydrated,
I'm hydrated. That's what it is. If I finish last, I come in 10th place. I should have the first round draft pick in the upcoming draft.
Yeah, we can set it up like that.
Which makes sense. And we're gonna do it logistically.
It's like a regular draft. Yes.
Right. Yeah. See, I'm liking this though. I'm liking this a lot.
It's like that. But if you get the first pick in the rookie draft, you don't also get it in the veteran draft.
Right.
Yeah. So the reason you do the veteran draft is you do the rookie draft before you know which veterans are released.
Ooh, that's nasty. That's nasty.
Wait, how you gonna do the draft before the veterans are released? You don't know who's released.
Exactly.
Get it? That's the point. We know what rookie class is.
Right.
We know who's coming into the league. I don't know what you get. You get 10 players that you can keep. I don't know what 4 you're putting back in the pool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so how you gonna draft? Wait, right before the draft, the player names get put in there or something?
It's just 2 drafts. All right. We did our rookie draft. Now everybody can look at their roster and decide. Now that I brought in these rookies, just like they doing now on cut down days.
Right.
I got this rookie. I don't think I need this guy anymore.
Get my rookies and then look at my roster.
And see now who you got to release, because you got to release.
Full.
If I'm correct, Chuck, if I draft 4 rookies, I gotta release 4 people off my roster, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I never did this before.
You're gonna only have a certain roster size, but we can do it like that.
I know I have a disadvantage because I never did an auction before, but
let me tell you the secret of auction. Auction to me is the easiest type of draft.
Me too.
You don't have to wait. If you really want a player, you just bid what you think he's worth and beat that person.
But I gotta fill the whole team, so I gotta save my money, right?
Okay, but here's the thing: if you really love CMC this year, right? You have no shot at CMC in an auction draft. You do. In an auction draft, you do.
All right, so here's my input on. Let me
number 1 running back this year.
Put it this way: everybody has in an auction draft. A lot of people think it's fair game because everybody has a chance to grab anybody. It's just how much you want to pay for them. You get it?
I get it, but I'm
CMC. I'm number 14. There's no way I get CMC.
I'm gonna say this. Here's my input.
I don't.
For the first year of the dynasty, I think we should not do the auction, even though it's my favorite, just so everybody can get acclimated. And then we put the stipulation saying, guys, this is our test run the first year.
But I think the first year it should be only because I don't want guys to be like, oh, he got the head start because he got CMC.
True. That's a point. That's a good point.
I'm down for auction.
You do auction. Nobody could say, "Oh, I got a shitty team because I was number 14."
Well, hey, this is what we do then. Once we confirm the 10 GM, we can have a Zoom meeting, and everybody can put their input in. And
don't get intimidated about money. It's the same way as using your $5.
No, I know how to do it. I just want everybody to be comfortable. I don't want nobody to be like
doing $5.
Yeah.
If you really want somebody, there is nothing that's too expensive if you want it.
Right, true that.
Like, if I want something, I don't care what the price is. If I really want it or need it, I'm going to pay what.
How much time we got? We got to play some music. All right, we less than a minute.
1 minute and 20 seconds.
I enjoyed this again. Scoop, what you drinking?
I got some.
We need some outro music.
Yo, I did a whiskey, like whatever. That Oban. What Oban did you buy? You buy Oban?
No, I asked you about Oban.
Oh.
Are you going to say the goodbye thing and then talk before we run out?
Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Yo, yeah.
Rome, you look real dark over there. There you go.
Look.
Nah.
Or 12? Not bad.
What more can I say?
Yo, I'm trying to do this like every day, but I know we can't. I'll be
Well,
bold.
we could just have conversations. I thought we was going to Zoom.
We can do that, but we just got to minimize the
I want to buy
time.
a draft. I ain't about to draft with
Man,
you.
I'm about to buy a Zoom package.
But what I said was, I can set up a mock draft for the combined league. All I got to do is set a draft time. We can go in, let it pick randomly, and then delete the draft. Then this way we'll have everybody in it. And
We can't do it on Fantasy Pros and
I don't know. I'm not familiar, but I can always delete the draft. At least we'll have all 14 GMs in. Bye, y'all. Peace.